Hi and welcome to Cocktail Buzz. I'm Steve Schul. Today we're going to resurrect a long-forgotten cocktail, the Jack Rose. But first, let's check in with Paul and see what he's up to in the kitchen.
Hey, I'm Paul Zablocki. I have got the perfect bar snack for you, spiced nuts. And the spice mix that we use goes perfectly with the Jack Rose cocktail. To start off, the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees, which we've already done. It's getting a little hot here in the kitchen. The next thing you want to do is you want to measure out a cup each of raw pecans and a cup of raw almonds. And you want to throw those into a ceramic baking dish. And if you don't have a ceramic baking dish, you can go ahead and use a baking sheet. We're going to bake those for about 15 minutes. Next thing we're going to do is prepare the spice mix. The first thing we're going to put in is the sea salt. It's a little bit flaky. The good thing about using sea salt is it's not so concentrated and it's not going to over salt your nuts. The next thing we're going to use is ground mace. Now ground mace is pretty much like nutmeg because what it is, it's an aril or a seed covering that covers the nutmeg. It's a beautiful red color. The next thing we're going to use is ground cumin. It's used a lot in Mexican dishes. The last ingredient you want to put in is 2 teaspoons of dark brown sugar. Now if you open up your box of sugar and you find that it's all dried out, I got a good tip from my cousin Barbara who was in the au pair video. She said to throw in an orange peel and that'll keep it moist and fluffy. Make sure you cover up your spice mix with a little saran wrap because brown sugar has a tendency to dry out really quickly. And while the nuts are cooking in the oven, we're going to watch Steve make a Jack Rose cocktail.
And now it's time for this exceptional drink. The Jack Rose is made with Applejack brandy, which has been made in New Jersey since pre-Revolution America. Each drink gets 2 ounces of the brandy. This was so popular that in colonial America it was actually used as currency for workers constructing the roads. We follow it with 1 ounce of authentic grenadine. Now the authentic grenadine is made from pomegranates. And then we finish up with a half of an ounce of fresh lemon juice. Very important to have it fresh. Shake. Drinks are ready. Hey Paul, how are your nuts doing?
They're coming out of the oven right now. And now for the last preparation, we're going to use just 1 tablespoon of butter, which is really good because we're trying to keep the calories off. Nuts are fattening enough, we don't want to add too much more to it. So just 1 tablespoon. Give it a little stir. And now we're going to add the spice mixture. Stir that up. Now just pour it in a bowl. Oh, well, so many of the names of drinks are false attributions, like the Manhattan and
The margarita.
the margarita. Look at that. True. Delicious.
I love this one.